Hi guys! There are many benefits of learning Mandarin, obviously. Traveling through China, being friends with Chinese people, communicating with them, cooperating with them, doing business with them. But there are reasons and benefits that aren't that obvious, and for me personally, they are even more important and more profound. And that is how Chinese language changes our way of thinking, and how, thanks to Chinese words, learning Chinese words, we can understand our own words, our own concepts better. And here I want to give you one example. I was very moved by finding this new interpretation of this one specific word, and this word is business. And I know that some of you guys might not want to hear anything about business because you don't like this idea of people in suits, bankers, chasing for money and stuff like that. And I can partly understand that. But I want you to think for a second about this word business in English, what it actually means, what it comes from. And that, I think, is the word busyness, being busy, doing something. When we say it's none of your business, we say that you shouldn't occupy yourself with it. You shouldn't be busy about it. So there is nothing necessarily money related. So, how Chinese language interprets this concept of business? Chinese version of business is 生意, and 生 is an idea of giving birth, 生孩子, or producing, 生产, or life, 生活. And you see that these concepts are related. Giving birth, producing, life, it's all this one package. And yi is a concept of outcome of mental activity, basically. When you look at the character, which I recommend, you will see that the upper part is yin, a sound, and downer part is xin, a heart. And heart in Chinese perception represents not just emotions but also mind. So this yi is basically an outcome of mental activity, and this outcome can take form of attention, ideas, expectations, and even purpose, meaning. And I'm not saying that you should be able to see the connections at this point, you just need to get it under your skin. You will find the logic later. And the way I interpreted this 生意 was that in order to do business, to succeed on the market, you need to 生 produce 意 ideas, new solutions and stuff like this. And it worked in the sense that it helped my students understand what 生 is and what 意 is, and it's always good to do this, to analyze the word when you learn it, because when you do, it will help you with understanding the logic of the word itself, obviously, and also it will help you in the future when you learn new words with 生 or with 意. You will already know that 生 is this, okay, and then we combine it with this, and it makes this whole new meaning. So it worked, but I wasn't satisfied with it completely because I felt that it's not complex enough. And I knew that in Chinese society, in former days, in history, business in this sense, commercial business, wasn't something that they would value that much. Quite the opposite, actually. They saw people like merchants who buy some stuff here and sell it there. They looked down upon them because these were the people in their perception who don't create a value. They just buy and sell. So I felt that this interpretation isn't good enough. And yesterday, one of you guys, a follower named Su Yue, she asked me whether we could interpret it as meaning for life. That business is meaning for life, because 生 can be 生活and 意 can stand for 意义, a purpose, or 意思, a sense, but here it would be 意义. And I felt that it was such a nice idea that by doing something meaningful, we actually create a meaning for our life. And I think that it is very, very true. We need to find something that we are passionate about, that we know that is our journey. We need to do it. We need to produce attention towards this activity or come up with ideas. And by doing it, we get better and better. And the thing is that the world will appreciate it. When we do something and do it well, and when we do something that we like, we will do it well in time. So the world appreciates it because there is some value for other people, unless we do something pathological. So we can make actually a business out of it, in this sense, make a living out of it. But most importantly, when we do something of a value, something meaningful, we actually give our life a meaning. And it is so true, because when you do something that you feel is valuable for other people, it makes you feel good, because we are social creatures. We need to feel that our existence, our activity has a value for other people. So it's very important to have this covered. And also, when you do something, do it well, you feel good about yourself, your self-esteem, your self-respect, they go higher, you feel better, your relationships are better. So it's actually pretty simple in theory, but obviously it's not always that simple when it comes to finding what you like and going after it. There are all these gurus who will tell you, you need to find your passion and you just do it and you will be happy. It's not always like that. You have to have courage. You have to be brave enough to say, no, I don't want to do this because it doesn't make any sense for me. Maybe it makes sense to you, but my path is different. And sometimes it can be very hard to say, no, I don't want this, I want that, and go for it. So you need to be brave, definitely. But when you are, you will get the results, you will feel good, people around you will feel good as well. So I find it very, very inspiring, and I wish you a lot of these moments of finding true meaning of a concept that you didn't think of before. It opens up this new universe of values, let's say, or it opens up a path that you can walk actually towards a better future. So it's very valuable. And I also wish you to find your passion and wish you a lot of courage going after it, because it's not always simple. You have to be responsible and you need to take action. And I think that is all that I had to say at this point. So have a nice day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.